Hello, everybody. My name is Billy Mancini from www.kickit.tv. And today I'm going to be on Yaya Diamond's Dream Chasers. So I have one thing to say. Hello, 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 hello. Why, hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hello.
Well, first of all, everybody, hello, everybody. I'm Billy Mancini, and when you watch my show, it always starts with hello, hello, hello. So you got to get your hello, hello, hello. I was talking about when you had the interview with your mom.
Mm-hmm.
I was intrigued. I was like listening to every word. I loved it, and I loved when she because moms are moms. She's like saying your real name. You're like, oh, don't give my age. It was the best. It was the best interview. I loved it. But you could see how proud she is of you. It was great. It was great.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and get started, and then we'll talk about this later. That was an interesting interview.
That was a great interview. It was a great interview.
Thank you. I want to welcome you guys. We're already in progress to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. It is such a pleasure to have you guys tuning in. And Billy, I am loving your energy already. We're going to have a great show. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. You can get us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spreaker, Spotify, TuneIn, Deezer, Vimeo, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, and YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube. Sister need help on the YouTube. Just saying, Dream Chasers Radio. I'm just saying. Okay, so I have a wonderful guest. You already know who it is. It's hello.
Hello. Hello.
What's up, man?
How are you doing, Yaya?
I'm doing.
So wait. I have a Florida day here in Pittsburgh.
Oh, it looks like you're not even in Florida. I mean, you're in Pittsburgh. It looks Floridian.
Yeah, our backyard is all done up, because you can't travel. So we're here, and the weather is great today. So I have this Florida day. Because you're in, where are you in? Where are you in Florida?
I'm in sunny and rainy Florida.
Well, what part do you?
Sarasota.
So you're in Sarasota.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I have relatives in St. Pete, so I'll go to St. Pete.
Yeah. That's about an hour above me, depending on the traffic. Because we have a saying here in Sarasota. It's you're 45 minutes away from Sarasota in Sarasota. That's how bad the traffic is. And that's what the actual map says. When you have like MapQuest, so whenever you do your directions, you might be on 75. It says you're 45 minutes away from Sarasota, and you're in Sarasota. So.
You're in Sarasota. That's great.
So yeah, definitely. So tell me about yourself. Tell me about your show.
Okay, so my show is called kickit.tv, and I started it about it might be almost 3 years ago. And what we did was, it was something for me to do with my son.
Mm-hmm.
And before he became a teenager and I wouldn't like him anymore, like like I loved him then. Now it's like, no, I don't like you anymore. I keep on telling him, I don't want this kid. I want that kid. Like I want those kids. And people will say to me, but you'll have grandkids. And I'm like, no, I don't want them either. I want my kids when they were little.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I don't want the new kids. So I thought of something, he and I could do. And he came to me, this might be, so it was about 5 years ago. He was hanging out with his friends a lot. Well, he's going to kill me if he hears this interview, but he was hanging out with his friends a lot. And I was like, you're going to get a job. You need a job.
Ooh.
So I said, you can't be, hanging out with your friends all day, eating me out of house and home. You're getting a job. So
Mhm.
I made him go get a job, and he got a job, and he was a dishwasher, And so he comes home to me, and he says, I met this kid Steve, and I want to start rapping. And I'm like, okay, I know this industry. This is a hard industry. Are you sure? He brings me this song, and the song is great. It's called Fantasy, and I just debuted it on our show last week.
Mhm.
It took me that long to put it out there, and I said, Enzo, if you're really into this, why don't we do this show together? I said, back in the day, you used to call it kicking it. Like if we'd go out, we're going to kick it.
Mhm.
You're too young. You're too young to know that. But we say kick it.
Yes.
So we started going out, and we met we would film different people that I say have found the happiness from within. Like, how do you find that happiness from within? And what are those traits? So we met these kids, and they jump rope for the heart, and it's for the Heart Association. And so we went, and as father-son team, I challenged him to do these jump rope competitions with these kids. So that's one of the segments.
Mhm.
And then we did these kids play hockey on unicycles. So we went and we tried to ride unicycles. So the
Okay.
show kind of evolved into me finding what I call ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
Mhm.
And so every week on a Thursday night, I highlight them on Facebook Live, and it's called kickit.tv. So you can see it on Facebook, Kick It Wow, or my Billy Mancini page. And so I'll come out, I'll sing a couple songs, and then we'll bring someone out. Like your energy is fantastic.
Thank
And now that
you.
I'm watching you, I'm like, oh my God, I want her on the show. Like I want to introduce you to my people because it's like you're so inspirational and you're so
Oh,
motivational.
thank
And I'm
you.
like, and you're always smiling. I just read something on Facebook today that said, do you know someone that is always smiling? Like when you see them, it's like sunshine. And I have a feeling that's you. I don't know you personally, but I'll bet you that's your personality. Is it?
Yes.
You're hiding your face. It is. I'll bet you it is. I'm
Yes.
like, I want you to come on my show. So I do like some Motown, or I'll do different stuff. And I always say it's like the uh, Will and Grace, just Jack. Like it's
Mhm.
just Billy.
Yeah.
Like, so I got very good at the green screen, and so it's like you're at a little concert. But then I
Mhm.
bring people on. Like I brought a magician on he was in Baltimore, Maryland, and he did a magic act on Facebook Live while people were watching it. So as he's saying, pick a card, everybody's typing in what card to pick. It
Mhm.
was a blast. Yeah. So that's kind of where this all came from. And then, of course, there's the video, Kick It Wow. So Kick It is on YouTube. And I don't know I sent you the link, so please post the link
I
because I'm
will.
not that good. You said your YouTube needs help. My YouTube needs help. I need help.
I mean,
But
really.
yeah, but Kick It is uh, the first line in the song is every time I look in the mirror, I see so much more. And there's so much more to me, even than my personality. And I believe that as you grow older and you go through more things, you realize, like, wow, I didn't know that could be. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't, every day you look in the mirror, you think you know who you are and you don't. So can I swear on this?
Little.
Okay. So how in the hell can I walk down the street and you judge me or know
Right.
me just by looking at me when
Mhm.
I don't even know who I am? I look in the mirror, I
Yes.
don't know who I am. So
Yes.
that is how the song "Kick It" uh, evolved and came about. And I'm probably most proud of that song. You always think you want to leave something behind, and I'm
Mhm.
very happy with that song. It's just we're all superheroes, and
Mm.
when I did I'm talking so much. Is it okay for me to talk this
You're
much?
fine. Go ahead. Yeah. Just
So you're like, just go ahead, take it away. Edit that. But when I did the song, I'm here in Pittsburgh. And so actually the gentleman that did the music was in Kansas,
mm.
right? So we're doing everything over Skype and talking and because I sing, but I'm not a musician, and I
Mhm.
can write words, but I'm not, I don't write melody. I'm not, So I said to him, I want this song to be like a superhero background. Like I want people to think of like The Incredibles, the Disney, like The Incredibles soundtrack.
Mhm.
So, and I really think he captured that. And then we had a gentleman from the United Arab Republic actually mix the song. So that song
Wow.
has been all around the world before it actually came to be.
Wow. In
And
Pittsburgh,
from Pittsburgh to Kansas to the United Arab Republic and
back to
back,
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. To me, that's amazing. I love superhero. I mean, I'm a Marvel comic, DC Comics. I love it all. I really love it. When they say they're coming out with a movie, I'm the first one in the movie theaters to watch it with popcorn and like a big water. I mean, not lying. I mean, I'm like I'm a
You're
geek
there.
when it comes. I'm there. I'm a geek. I should write a comic book, but I don't know where
Are
to
you
start
serious?
because huh?
That you are that much of a geek? For
Yes.
it. Oh my God,
Yes.
that's great. That's true.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I believe I
I'm
can
gonna send
fly.
you I'm gonna send you a T-shirt.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Oh yeah.
the website is www.kickit.tv, and the T-shirts are all a superhero crest. So it's a superhero crest with a K in it.
I have this one that someone sent me, and it's a superhero. And man, let me tell you something. I wear it, and my little thing. I wear it sometimes on the TV when I'm doing my interviews. Nobody can really tell because it's black, but
Right.
it's kind of cool. But yeah, no, definitely.
Oh,
I
I'm definitely,
would definitely, yes.
especially now that I know, because there's no wording on it. It's just the crest of the Kickit.tv, the superhero K. So yeah. All right, you're in. You're in. Look at you.
I love it. Yes. Yes.
All right. You got it. You got it.
Wow. So now that you have the program, it's kind of evolved, it's kind of come from like this little thing to this like really big thing. How did you manage the growth?
So growth happened from having people on, people on the
Mm,
show. And before, the stay home, everybody had to stay home.
yeah.
I was already doing this. I would go and we would try to do it. It's evolved into like, I tried like a little winery here in Pittsburgh. I tried a little theater, and I would be there for an hour to do this live. And I thought, instead of taking all this stuff and setting it up, and why don't I just do it right from like a green screen room? So literally, I went to like the dollar store and got the green poster board and put them up on the wall. And I, through trial and error, in October it'll be a year. So I've been doing it for 1 year from this little part of my basement. And I figured out how to do Messenger, so I could bring you on the show. And
Mhm.
through that, it has grown. And then we do a thing called 4-letter words. Now, 4-letter words. In fact, that's what you're going to come on and do. You're going to come on and do 4-letter words. Okay, and it's not potty mouth. No, not bad words. No, I'll put on a phrase like Yaya Diamond's Dream Chasers, right? So that'll be the phrase, and then you'll have 40 seconds for your charity or for whatever you want to make as many 4-letter words out of those letters.
Oh, okay.
For every one you do, you get $5,
Okay.
up to $50. And you think it's easy, but in 40 seconds it goes fast. And a lot of people are like, and it's like, no, you gotta go. Yeah, so you're doing it. But then if you don't get it, say you don't get the $50,
Mhm.
we let the audience help you out. So then I'll
Okay.
sing a song, and then the audience can help you out. So that's
Okay.
a great thing. I do that. We try to get 3 people to play 4-letter words a week. So
Okay.
please tell your audience, tune in, and they just have to let me know on Messenger they want to play, and then we'll call them up, and they could win $50.
Oh,
With 4-letter
wow.
words.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to have a lot of people on the show.
You know what? It's surprising people won't do it.
No, I'm saying a lot of people are going to watch because they
Oh.
want to see me make a fool of myself.
Oh,
Yay.
yes, they will want to. We'll make sure we'll plaster that for 2 weeks before you're even on. Oh, maybe we'll do it you against your mom.
Oh gosh, no, my mom won't come on.
She won't do it.
No.
It's tough. I know.
I got
Enzo,
it.
like I
Took
said,
pins and oh my gosh, trying to get my mom on TV. You know how long it took me to get her on the interview?
I believe it. I believe it.
She hides. She doesn't want to be bothered.
Why? She's so good. She's so good
I
at it.
know, but she's lived her whole life in the public. Think about it. She's
Yeah,
been
she
out
did
on
it.
her own since she was 14, and she's been
Yeah.
singing all this time. And now that she has a taste of privacy, she's like, y'all go
I'm done.
away.
I'm done. I know. I know. I loved her 90% business, she said. 90%. I
Yes.
was like, she's so right.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, my fiance Shannon, we've been on a diet. We started in February,
Mm-hmm.
and so we do a segment, "What's Cooking with Shannon," and she'll cook whatever she's going to make, you know, for that we can eat. And it was like pulling. I don't know. I don't even know how to say how you do it. What do they say? Pulling hair? Or what do you?
Pulling
What's the
teeth.
expression? Pulling teeth.
Pulling,
Yes,
pulling teeth.
it was like pulling teeth to get her to do this. And now it's like one of the most popular things. They want to know what's Shannon making, what Shannon, or like she did one where it was pepperoni rolls, and we're not allowed them. And I'm like, can I have one? And she was making it for the family. And she's like, no. And I'm like, why? And she said, because we've had too many in our lifetime.
You built up. You're,
So I'm like, so what are we allowed to eat? So she made this spaghetti squash, like a
mm,
pasta dish with spaghetti squash. And now people are calling or texting, hey, how long did you do this? How long did you do
yeah,
that? But it was like pulling teeth to get her on the show. It's like, it's such a good
yeah,
idea. Yeah.
yeah. No, no. My mom won't do it. I know who I
Anyway,
could get on though.
who?
I know who I could get. This is a shout out to my manager, yo, Artie Fletcher. You want to be on the
Yeah.
show with me?
Artie, come on, be on the show. Be on Ticket.tv.
I'll call him and find out. And let's see. Yeah, he might. He
Willie,
might do it. Yeah, you know the
I would
comedian
love it.
Artie Fletcher. He was on Law and Order and a lot of different TV shows.
You think you'll do it?
Comedian. He goes out with JJ Walker a lot.
Oh,
Him and JJ
really?
have the was it New York comedians on tour or something like that? I forget. I'm
Yes,
really bad. Don't quote me on that one, but that's
but I think
Artie.
you're right. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
Artie.
yeah.
And
Okay,
so
there's a shout out. Artie, you're on the spot.
Artie Fletcher, you're on the spot. Let's see if he
You're
does
on the
it with
spot.
me.
You're on the spot. Um,
That would be interesting.
yeah. One of the best things we did on the show was we did. Maybe if I could send you a few of the clips because they were hysterical.
Hmm.
There's a local school here at Stowe Rocks High School, and because of COVID and everything,
Hmm.
nobody being able to have a graduation,
Right.
someone came up with Adopt a Senior program. And so
Oh,
they came to me and they asked me every week, would you highlight, there's 80 seniors, would you highlight them on your show? And I'm like,
okay.
absolutely.
Hmm.
So they would send me the kids, and then I would, they would talk a little bit about each one. I put their picture up. But the funny thing was I had them play 4-letter words. So we'd have 3 of them play 4-letter words. And, these kids are so funny. And,
Yeah.
like, I have an interview with you. I'm like getting ready, right? Oh, no, no, no. They're like, hey, they're like, what's up? They're in their bathroom. They're
Oh
like,
gosh.
but
Oh
it made for the best segments. Like, I loved it.
no. Oh
They were
my
so much fun.
gosh.
And
Oh
every one of them, I
wow.
would tell them, you have 60 seconds, so you have 40 seconds, and whatever you get, if you choose to go on, so say you got $35, and you choose to
Hmm.
go on for 50, if you don't get the extra, would it be 3 more, you lose it all.
Hmm.
Now, are you going to bet it or are you going to go?
Oh
And
wow.
they would all say, we're going to go. And then they wouldn't get it. And I'd go, like that, like give them the big, and their faces would be like, and I'm like, I'm giving you $50. I'm not,
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm
Wow.
not going to
Well, you're
do
going to
that
have
to
to
you.
send me some of those segments, and then we're going to go ahead and play it right after the interview. Let me ask you a question, though. You sent me a video. What is that about?
Okay, so that's the song "Kick It."
Mm,
So that is our song "Kick It,"
okay.
and I and that's on YouTube. So I don't, but I sent you the link specifically because I don't know how to tell people. People say, "Well, how do I see this? How do I buy your songs? How do I do this?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't sell them. I don't know. They're up there somewhere. Um,
They're in the cloud.
Where in the cloud? Where in the cloud? Oh, you're making me laugh because that's what I say. They're in the cloud.
Say it, because everybody says in the cloud. I don't know what the cloud is. Shoot, it might be going over right now. You better hurry up and get it.
Listen real good.
All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my
You're
gosh.
making me laugh because when I first started, there was people that actually filmed it, right? Like I didn't know how to just do it on my own.
Mhm.
Now I do it myself. But before, and every time they'd say, "Okay, we're getting ready," and I'd say, "Are we on? Are we on the Facebook? Are we on?
The
Are we on
Facebook.
the Facebook?"
The face. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of my friends that do that. Are we on the Facebooks? It's like, dude, man, you can't be that old to call it the Facebooks. Really? I mean, I know people that are way older than you that call it Facebook, but you call it the Facebooks. It's like,
are we on?
yeah, like as if there's more than one.
You're making me laugh. I'm like, are we on the Facebook?
The Facebook. Oh, please stop.
My son his name is Enzo, and Enzo's like, "Dad, do me a favor." He's like, "Stop saying the Facebook." I'm like, "What?"
I agree with him. I'm in total agreement with him. Stop saying the Facebook. I mean, you're not that old that you have to go there, okay?
I feel like that one commercial. Remember, they were putting their pictures on the wall. Like there was like 3 ladies.
Oh gosh.
They're putting their pictures on the wall. Did you ever see that commercial?
I don't watch TV, so I wouldn't have seen it.
It had like 3 elderly women, and and this woman is putting all of her pictures of her grandkids and everything up on the wall of her house. And she's like, "There's that one on the wall, and there's that one on the wall." And the lady's like, "This is not what they mean."
Yeah, right?
This is not right.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, so the video came about.
Mhm.
Again, I like to entertain. Like I don't even think I'm that good of a singer. I just think I love to entertain. I love to make people laugh. I have a good time.
Mhm.
I can't draw for anything. Like I have no artistic ability like that at all. And when it came time to do this video, I had these pictures in my head of what I wanted to convey. So I asked a friend of mine to film it, and they filmed it in a theater in front of green screen.
Mhm.
And I took all that footage, and I then built. It took about almost a year, I think, to build that video to be where it is now.
Wow.
I picked a lot of like colors. I wanted it to be very vibrant because the meaning of that song is so special to me that we're all so deep. There's so much inside. And so I really wanted to bring that through in the video. And that's why I hope everybody can see the video on YouTube. Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you'll be seeing that video.
About.
Definitely.
Yeah,
and we're going to be playing that video right next. I'm going to ask you, Billy, let me ask you one more question. When it comes to advice on, when people say, "Hey, how did you do that?" Or you have any advice for people who are just starting out?
Call me. Honest to God, I say it all the time. Message me on Facebook. I will talk to anybody that needs help.
There you go.
You need help? Call me. You want to know how to do this? Call me, because and it's so hard because you'll call me, a stranger will call me, and I can't my son won't listen to me. And I'm like, you realize it took me this long to figure all this out. Why would you take forever when I could show you, just do this?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So I think the advice is don't give up ever. And if you truly want it, and it is truly a part of who you are, then you have no choice but to do it.
Yeah.
You have no choice. And, whether or not you are, in the world's eye as successful, whatever that means, you're successful if you are happy, if you really are happy, and you can, that's your success. So, You know, I could have nobody follow me or no one watch, and I'm still going to do it because I look so forward to Thursday night, because at Thursday night, I get to really be who I am.
Right.
I get to really be the person I want to be or aspire to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get to do that, and
Awesome.
I'm happy. You know, and but my advice is, I found my own way to do it.
Ah.
You know, I didn't wait for a manager. I didn't wait for an agent because they weren't coming around. They weren't. So I'm like, well, you know, and now with the internet, you don't have to, you know.
No, you don't.
And I always tell Shannon, when I die, there's no funeral. They come into a room and they have to watch every video that I've ever done.
On the Facebooks.
On the Facebook. Very good.
Oh my gosh, now I gotta stop. We gotta stop. Thank you so much, Billy, for being on the show. Oh my gosh, you are a trip. I can't wait to be on your show. You know, you have my number. Give me, well, just call me.
Yes, we are. Everybody, please don't forget to watch every Thursday night at 8 o'clock on Facebook, Billy Mancini, or it's our Facebook Kick It Wow. So it's both. Two pages.
We will have all that information in the description box and right underneath his video. So don't forget to go ahead and copy and paste and go. All right, we're going to have a great time. Thank you, Billy, so much. Wait, don't you go nowhere. Don't go anywhere, Billy. We're not done yet, okay? I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. I got on my blue screen. There's my blue glasses to block some of this blue light. I'm always here. You guys see me every night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's every night, 7 days a week. All right. So I'm having a great time right here. But Billy's going to introduce his song. So I'm going to come out and say thank you guys so much. And don't forget to dare to be different. Billy, you take it.
Everybody watch my video, Kick It Wow on YouTube. And we're going to play the video right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to it's the reality. It's the reality. Every time when I look in the mirror, I see my reflection staring back at me. Ooh, there's so much more. There is my personality. I gotta do what I gotta do. It shouldn't bother you. It's the reality. Every day I do it my way, like Sinatra. Ooh, I know that I could. I look good. I look good. I look good. You look good. Life is a wonderful ride. Gonna take it with stride and pride. Hey, I know I am fine. I look fine. I look fine. I look fine. Come on, I wanna take that chance. Come on, I wanna dance my day. Come on, I wanna live my life. Come on, kick it now, kick it wild. Come on, I wanna climb that hill. Come on, feel the breeze. Come on, I wanna live my life. Come on, kick it now, kick it wild. Be the star that you are. Be the star that you are. Be the star that you are. Gotta be.
It's your life, so just live it. Come on and kick it. Gonna shine real bright every day, every night. Don't worry about a thing. Talent's in the heart and mind. You can bring it back anytime. Hold up, gotta go. Minute by minute, I know. Do for you, not so and so. Life is fast, don't let it pass. Take your dreams to the sky. You can fly true to you. Just do you. You be you and kick it now.
Come on, I wanna take that chance. Come on, I wanna dance my day. I wanna live my life. Come on, kick it now, kick it wild. Come on, I wanna climb that hill. Come on, feel the breeze. Come on, I wanna live my life. Come on, kick it now, kick it wild. You know, they say life is short. Live life to the fullest. You only go round once. Well, my go round is gonna be outstanding. Every day is a page in a book. You better write your story. No, 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 not like a fish on a hook. You better go in glory. Don't put up to tomorrow what you could do today. That's what they say, what they say, what the people say. Better live your life today. Come on.